To my mom's side of the family, I say Shabbat Shalom. And to my dad's side of the family, I say, what's up?
Drake has made roughly $430 million prior to taxes since becoming famous through rapping. In this video, we will show you how he spends this much fortune. As successful as he is, did you know that Drake was only his stage name, alongside Champagne Papi and Six God? We'll be surprised if you didn't know this one. His real name is actually Aubrey Drake Graham. Aubrey Drake Graham, 34, born in Toronto, has 27 trophies under his belt, and is a more than deserving recipient of such a prestigious award. Drake is the most awarded artist in Billboard history, and surprisingly, in 2017, he beat Adele's record for most wins at the awards show in one night. 8 of his songs have topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and 9 of his albums have reached the top of the chart. He was born in Canada and is a producer, rapper, and some of you may not know this, but he is Canadian-born actor. The artist kicked off his fame by starring as the character Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi, The Next Generation. Performing alongside legendary rock and roller pioneer Jerry Lee Lewis, Drake's father Dennis Graham, of African-American descent, made his heart beat on music rhythms. He'd resided with his mother, Sandy Graham, in Toronto after the divorce of his parents when Drake was 5 years old, first in the city's working-class end, and later in the affluent Jewish neighborhood Forest Hill. For the music video to his hit song God's Plan, he generously spends the entire budget of $1 million. In the same way as Kanye West with his famous Yeezys and Dr. Dre's Beats by Dre, Drake makes his dollars well beyond his music. There are also numerous endorsement deals available to Drake, as well as a clothing line and a partnership with the Toronto Raptors. Aside from real estate properties, he also owns many other properties, with the latest in the video being highlighted. The rapper Drake owns a luxurious mansion in Hidden Hills, California, which was listed for $27 million in 2009. However, he waited until the price dropped to $7.7 million in 2012 before he purchased it. It boasts a spacious house with a swimming pool, a cave with waterfalls, an arching wood beam ceiling, a hot tub, a games room, wine cellar, a basketball court, and a theater room. In 2020, GQ estimated Drake's Toronto mansion was worth $150 million, a total bargain. Using limestone, bronze, and exotic woods in the interiors was no small feat. According to Drake, because it was built in his hometown, he wanted the structure to last for 100 years. Indoor basketball courts measuring NBA regulation size are available in the mansion. In contrast to the vast experiences of cheap drywall and mountains of ungainly furniture covered with hot glue, stately Drake Manor has been meticulously designed and executed by Canadian architect Ferris Rafale. Custom-designed furnishings were found throughout the room, ranging from mohair and macassar to dyed ostrich skin and bronze. It is Drake's 3-bedroom suite with an additional 1,100 square feet of enclosed terraces that is his favorite part of the house. A Heston's Grand Vidius bed cost Drake $400,000, proving just how much he values a good night's sleep. Rafale collaborated with Heston's, the Swedish bed manufacturer behind Drake's 50,000 square foot mansion. It is said the bed has more horsetail hair, wool, cotton, flax, and Swedish pine than any of its predecessors, and will last 50 to 100 years. He also spends a lot of money on his clothing. Drake was featured on The Unknown Vlogs, a YouTube channel that breaks down how much people's outfits cost. Following his show at the O2 in London during his assassination vacation tour, the rapper wore an almost $1 million outfit. Each piece of clothing was custom-made for Aubrey Graham, including a $12,000 Brioni jacket, a $1,000 trousers, and a $15,000 pair of crocodile shoes, a $120,000 diamond chain, and, for top of the list, a $750,000 Richard Mille RM69 watch. In addition to flaunting his mansion, Drake displayed a 2-story wardrobe full of Hermes Birkin bags. Apparently, he has been collecting Hermes for his future wife. It was not mentioned how much the bags cost, but they can cost between $40,000 and $500,000. And if you are wondering how he found his the one, well, he has not yet. But he actually has a son now. Drake's son came as a surprise to the world. Drizzy confessed on Scorpion that he is indeed the father of baby Adonis, after several rumors and speculations. Sophie Brousseau, the mother of Drake's child, is regularly seen on Drake's Instagram, co-parenting with him. Drizzy travels in style when he travels. The private jets owned by Drake are better known than the luxury cars owned by other artists. A Boeing 676 was reported to have been purchased by him in 2019 and later customized and named Air Drake. He paid about $100 million for the jet alone and $280 million for the customization. But of course, collecting cars is also his hobby, and he could not miss any luxurious cars. His first car, a 5th-generation front-wheel drive midsize, is rumored to have been a Chevy Malibu, but not an especially exciting one. The car was popular with retirement communities in Florida for its lackluster design and slightly above-average reliability. In contrast, Drake's follow-up first car, purchased after landing the role of wheelchair-bound Jimmy Brooks in Canadian teen drama Degrassi, The Next Generation, was equally underwhelming. An Acura TSX, another mid-sized, generally reliable Japanese production car, went through its business with such smoothness and silkiness that, according to one breathless review, it could be called precision. A Bugatti Veyron trade-up follows Drake's first Acura. In 2010, there were only 12 Sang Noir editions of the Bugatti Type 57S Atlantic, which cost $2.2 million back then. The top-line stats make it seem expensive. Powered by a 987-horsepower, 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, the car could reach 62 miles per hour within 2.5 seconds, and would reach a top speed of 253 miles per hour. Drake was the only one in Canada with one. During the video, first started from the bottom, Drake raps alongside an ice-white Bentley Continental GTC in the snow, as he recalls his less financially viable days. In reality, Drake would never do anything so irresponsible. Thus, rather than risk smirching his ride or his outfit, Papi Champu owned the fastest convertible Bentley on the market at the time, capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds, and reaching 202 miles per hour. It was easy to clean since the interior was black. The rapper also owns a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a Brabus 850, Rolls-Royce Wraith, Mercedes Maybach S600 Pullman, Ferrari LaFerrari, McLaren 675 LT, Lamborghini Aventador LP704 Roadster, Bentley Mulsanne, Devil 16, Mercedes Maybach G650 Laudelet, and Mansory Rolls-Royce Phantom. Woo, that's a lot. In terms of Spotify streams, Drake is ranked second all-time. As a rapper who's been around since 2003, it's helpful. Lil Wayne signed him to his Young Money label in 2002 for $2 million. Drake's 2018 album Scorpion, as well as his 2017 album More Life, charted on the Billboard Hot 100. Within the first week of its release, Scorpion also gained over 1 billion streams on Spotify. God's Plan, one of the most streamed songs on the album, was also a release hit. Diamond accessories adorned Drake's 33rd birthday. Among his jewelry were a necklace, a Drake bracelet, and a $150,000 homage to the Raptors, the team he most enjoyed watching on TV. He bought himself a platinum 22-carat heart-shaped ring for $500,000 for his birthday. In addition to spending money, Drake is a businessman who makes money. A new mixtape by the rapper has been released via October's very own, OVO, which he founded. As a result of this business growth, Warner Brothers distributes OVO Sound. Artists like Party Next Door, Majid Jordan, and Kashtar are represented by the label. Clothing line, radio station, and record label are all now under OVO. Several prestigious brands have also appointed Drake as a brand ambassador. In the past, he has worked with Apple and secured a groundbreaking $19 million deal with Apple Music. As part of the rapper's association with the Toronto Raptors, he's also their brand ambassador. Besides spending money on himself, Drake donates a lot to the less fortunate. The man isn't just adding to his closet full of bargains. He's giving them away as well. When he was shooting the music video for God's Plan, he visited Miami and donated at least $200,000 to charity. Miami Senior High School received $250,000 in donations from him, as well as school uniforms from his clothing line. His next gesture was to surprise a student at the University of Miami with a $50,000 donation towards her tuition, along with $10,000 for the music program at the university. Similarly, he paid for $50,000 worth of groceries at Sabre Tropical Supermarket while getting on the megaphone to announce he was picking up everyone's bills. He gave homeless shelter residents $50,000 and a $150 gift card as part of the music video for God's Plan. Drizzy has already cemented his legendary status as a rap artist, and the money has followed like a swift current. His latest album, Certified Lover Boy, continues to top the charts, and the legend is only just getting started. Well, now that was surely God's plan for him. So, what is your favorite Drake song? Let us know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.